Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Hotel room in Cape Verde in the Rio. Wife's outside having a fag, sitting in the sun. I'm finally getting around to doing a beer review. I've done one already, not released yet, but I'm on the second one now. I've got another two. I was going to say another three to come. Another two to come. They're in the fridge, staying cold. And the last three beers I'm going to review, including this one, are all of the same sort of branding. So what we've got is a Cape Verdean beer, and it's Strela. And this is their Strela Classic. It's a 250ml bottle. This is the beer that is on draft, and it is coming in at 5.6% ABV. Now I'm not sure what it is actually on tap, whether it's the same thing. I'm convinced it's slightly different. The beer on tap isn't fantastic, to be honest. I also had this on tap last night on a trip, and I actually thought it was a lot better. I've also had this in the bottle. I've only had one bottle, and I thought it was better than the beer out the tap in the hotel. So yeah, we're going to be taking a look at that. So there's the artwork on the label, very sort of European-like. There's the bottle crown, looks very much Heineken-ish. I'm not sure who owns it, I'm not sure who brews it, and this cost me from the hotel shop €2. Can't get my words out. So yeah, I'm gonna have to pause the video now because I don't actually have a bottle opener. The cleaners have been taking the spoons out, so it's like trying to get into Fort Knox trying to open one of these. So rather than you watch me struggle for 15 minutes, I'm gonna go and open it. We'll start the video up again. I'll do a pour and then we'll crack on. Right, we're back, and just a mere 3 minutes later, roughly, a travel plug with a funny edge. I've managed to get the bottle cap off, so cap is off the beer. I've got a glass out the fridge. Let's get it poured and see what we get. Now, apparently, this is Gambia's #1 beer. I mean, to be fair, it's hardly a recommendation, is it? But it is what we've got. There is a little bit left in there, just a smidgen left. I'm going to leave a gap. Now, Cape Verde, we've been here. It's pretty much been, over the last 7-8 days, on average about 28-29 degrees, hardly a cloud in the sky. It's red hot. You know, they're going to want something wet and drinkable, probably without much flavour. But beer in a glass, very light, slightly sort of straw colour, lots of bubbles going up. All you're probably seeing is a little bit of a haze on the glass, and we've got about half a finger of compact white head. So we'll give it a swirly, see what we get on the nose, and then we'll dive in and have a slurp. Malty, slightly sweet. Definitely a bready note, and definitely a much nicer aroma out the bottle than you're getting there. I've got to admit, last night the beer from the restaurant we went to, I wouldn't say smelt as good as this, but it certainly smelled better. But yeah, bready, citrus note out the bottle in the glass. It actually smells all right. I've got to admit, it smells all right. So let's get the rest out, get it into a glass. I did say after 3 glasses of this, after arriving, I ain't drinking that all holiday. That's all I've done pretty much. You kind of, your taste buds get used to putting shit in you, I guess. But yeah, let's dive in on Cape Verdean beer Strela. It's a lager coming in at 5.6%. Let's give it a taste. €2 for a bottle. Let's dive in. Cheers. To be fair, out the bottle, a totally different experience, certainly from what you get from the hotel, it's got to be said. Body, drinkable, not wishy-washy, but light for a sort of 5.6% beer. But that makes it crushable, it makes it easy to get down you. Does give it a nice refreshing quality. carbonation is quite busy, but certainly from what I'm getting out of the bottle, that's nice, that's good. And once again, certainly better than what we're getting on tap from the hotel. A little bit of a bready mouthfeel. It's not too over carbonated that it makes it rough. It is a pleasant mouthfeel, it's nice and soft. On the taste, I've got to be quick because I bought 2 of these. I've only got one now, so I've got like 125ml to finish the review off. On the taste, bready, subtle sweetness, a little bit malty, maybe a little bit of that maybe corn sort of flavour in there that you get with sort of like a mass-produced sort of beer, if you like. Lemon citrus note. Goes down well. A world apart from, again, harping back to the hotel sort of Strela on draft. And I would say even better than the one that I had in this restaurant last night that we went to on a beach. That was a good beer. This is much better. €2, what you get for a 250ml. Can't really moan. It's less than £2. But I'm sure if you found somewhere local around here, which there is nothing around here, I'm sure you'd be picking that up for less than €1 probably. 5.6%. You certainly don't get it. It feels stronger in the bar, I've got to be honest. The flavours, certainly the alcohol seems a little bit less present in this out of the bottle. It's a much nicer drinking experience, if I'm honest. It's actually quite pleasant, and I wish I had 2 bottles actually to review it, but hey ho, Baz did drink one. But yeah, in all fairness, out the bottle, Cape Verde Strela is rather enjoyable, I've got to say that. And again, much better than Hotel. I think it's slightly better than the draft one we had from the restaurant last night. But yeah, would I recommend it? If you're in Cape Verde, I'd recommend trying it. If you have it out the bar, in a hotel you're staying in, at least try and get a bottle of it as well to compare the two. But I think the bottle's a lot better. So yeah, I'm going to give that a thumbs up. That's quite nice. I've got 2 more to come from Strela. There's a I don't know, DOS something or DSOS or something, which is 4.5% one. I've also got a Strela Criolla, which is a 5.5% one. But this one, which is the one we're on about, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. If you're going to Cape Verde, give it a go, but also try bottle and draft. That's it for this one. I'm going to love and leave you. Enjoy the rest of your day. I might go and sit in the sun again because I haven't had enough already. And I'll see you again soon on another one. Cheers.